In the next 3 slides, let's take a look at how to convert a set of high-level engineering statements about the performance of a system can be converted into the corresponding fault tree for the system. So the first example is a toxic wastewater storage facility, and let's look at the failure modes one by one. These are a bit wordy, so if you would like to pause the video and take your time reading, please do so. So there are 5 failure mechanisms. The first is excessive flow, and you see the definition there. The second is overtopping caused by excessive rainfall, and there are a few qualifiers there, and the details are there on your screen. The third failure mode is the occurrence of a sinkhole. The fourth failure mode is occurrence of shear slide, and the last failure mode listed is internal erosion, and there are 2 possibilities there. So once we understand these, we are in the position to draw up the high-level fault tree of this particular system. So the top event is the loss of contaminated fluid, and the 5 failure modes are listed there, and they are all going through the OR gate, so any one of them is enough to cause system failure. Now we will convert those statements corresponding to each failure mode in terms of further events. So the first one has 2. One is a house type event and the other is an undeveloped event. So we don't need to look at them any further. In the overtopping failure mode, we have 2 possibilities, again going through an OR gate: excessive rainfall with a clear spillway or excessive rainfall with plugged spillway, and each of them has their own set of conditions which keeps going down and down until we reach a set of undeveloped events, a set of diamonds, or a house and a diamond, so that no further development is necessary. For the sinkhole, the third failure mode, we have 2 diamonds, so no further development is necessary. The shear slide, the 4th failure mode, has no further development at all, so it's an elemental failure. And then the final failure mode is internal erosion, and that has 3 events going through an AND gate. But each of them has no further development that is necessary. The next example converts a similar water-related problem, flooding in a basement sump pump system, and we'll just look at this diagram. It's a nice diagram taken from Ang and Tang book volume 2, and it's possible to convert this into a fault tree. So we have the top event, flooding in basement, that can happen either if the pump system fails or the inflow exceeds the pump capacity, and then that second event requires no further development, so we'll just look at the first event, the failure of the pump system. and that has several possibilities. They're all going through an AND gate. So the inflow to basement sump, and then the primary pump fails, and the backup pump also fails, and then those events, the pump failure events, the primary and the backup pump failure events, are further developed into either up to a house event or an elemental failure or other diamond events which require no further development.